Again, no mic yet, but I'm still alive, and that's cool. Um, anyway, I am making this video specifically for a viewer that, not a viewer, I'm sorry, if I had any editing skills, I would edit that out, but I don't. But this is for Heart, because she's pretty awesome, and she makes my day, and she makes me feel a lot better about myself in most cases, because she's like, hell yeah, be yourself, do whatever you want. I'm just like, oh my god, that's so cool. Because, you know, a lot of people are like very, whether they know it or not, into conformity, and I'm not. Um, yeah, I see how the lady botched my hair. This is supposed to be purple. It's not. That made me really sad. But I feel a little bit better because, I don't know, watching her videos makes me smile. But go, it's, um, again, if I knew how to do this, I'll try to put it in the thing below. And it's HartBeat. So if you put it in the little searchy box, you could find her. She's really cool. She's like very open and awesome, and she's just like really, really cool. And I definitely get a lot, like, she's the reason I started going on YouTube. A lot. I feel very happy about what I say because I feel like people, even if it's one person, one, one is all that matters, is listening and is getting comforted because she comforts so many people by just being like, you know what, you can be yourself. I love that. And to all my rainbow Christian brethren, I love you. And I'm trying to get a following because I know at least one of my friends is a rainbow Christian too. And it's awesome. And I'm doing this whole project about it, so I think that's really cool. So your guys' help would be totally awesome because, opinions equal better results. So if you are a rainbow Christian, what is the hardest part about it day to day? Is it the fact that you think that you are going to, mess up for God, or you think that society thinks you're gonna mess up and it's so stupid because do you guys know that in the Bible itself it only talks about homosexuality 3 times? Three. Like people argue, they're like, oh, but this leads to that and blah 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 blah. But in certain areas, um, things go back and forth. But specifically, 3 times. Do you know cheating is talked about more? And people are just so cool with that. Even in the church, they are so cool with it. They're just like, oh, well, men will be men. And it's like, that was a really ugly face. But seriously, and even, women, uh, girls cheat. They're just, really stealthy, especially at a young age. It's terrifying how stealthy girls are. But seriously, I mean, it's so pointless. Anyway, what really is the hardest part about being a rainbow Christian? Because it really isn't that difficult. In my life, when I was younger, ooh, yeah, difficult as anything to accept. Because I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, you know what? The Bible traces your own path with God. It's not a specific code. It's not whatever. It's your interpretation. Nobody's right or wrong with some stuff. Like the stuff that's able to be interpreted, that's your opinion. Deal with that. Nobody's right or wrong. Equally, um, in in my path, being tormented in my own head for years was terrible. But I'm okay with it right now. I'm very proud of it. I mean, usually I have my necklace on that's, my rainbow necklace, and I'll tell anybody, I'm just like straight up, I'm I'm bi. I don't care. The only people that don't know are my grandparents because they're 84 and giving them heart attacks is not something I need to do. I mean, what's the point of telling them? And, unless I'm in a committed relationship and I'm planning on getting married to someone, I don't think they need to know anything. Because it's like, let them live. But I mean, the major people in my life know. And it's totally cool. And my pastor, I think he knows, but even if he doesn't, he's cool with it. My friends at church all know, and they're fine. He finds the one marker, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's my cat. He just got neutered today, and apparently he's just all fun and games right now. If I got my genitals dismembered and chopped off, I wouldn't be happy and playing with things. He's just so energetic. You are a nuisance. To each his own. Anywho, where was I? So anyway, my path used to be terrible. Right now, my path is actually really cool, and the only person that's is my dad. But he's super duper Christian, and he's super duper old fashioned Christian, and I gotta respect that at points because again, to each his own. Um, Anywho, I'm sorry if this is choppy, but this is basically something I want to get out, and I really don't have the ability to get the camera and do editing right now. And I promise if it's really 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 choppy, I'll do it over. And I figure it's gonna be because I can see the little thingy on the side, the little green bar, and half the time it's all the way down. So turn your volume all the way up. You'll be good. Um, all of my rainbow Christians, you guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic, and keep being who you are. Don't let them try to change you. Just because you're gay or bi doesn't mean you can't be Christian, and just because you're Christian doesn't mean you can't be gay or bi. And even if are straight, you guys should realize that you're gonna have a friend in church who's totally a closet case. It's gonna happen. So watch what you say. Huh? I had one friend who told me, she said, any new boys lately? And I said, well, there's new girls in my life. And she goes, stay straight. I'm like, what? Stay what? No, I haven't been since ever. I've known since I was 5, I believe. And I couldn't put it to words until about 7th grade, but I knew. Um, but anyway, I'm already talking you up for like 8 minutes now, and I love you guys. If you stay with me at heart, if you see this, I heart you, because you made my day, and you make my day happy all the time, and I love you, and you guys should go on Blog TV and like watch her and talk to her. She's really cool and really open and awesome. So do that and leave comments about the hardest part about being a rainbow Christian, or the easiest part even. Like just be like comparison. Um, Anyway, I love you all.